go seek help or whatnot, because honestly it's not getting better. My it's just not. I still been plotting on the low, scheming on the low. Hello goddesses and queens, it is your girl Yee Child. We are finally home. We've been home, but we are finally relaxing home. Y'all know, y'all see my girl Gina up there. Oh, girl, I've been on go. You hear me? On go. But I told myself that I was going to be in bed relaxing by 6 o'clock. I am in bed relaxing by 6 o'clock, baby. It's 6:36. Period. Okay? We in the bed chilling. I need to get me a case for that, girl. I got me like 3 cases and all these damn cases is wrong. So I'm having some really bad sugar craving. Keep in mind, I just ate 3 Tootsie Rolls. But I wanted to show you guys this. I bought this Friday for sugar craving. It has 4 grams of sugar. Hold on. Total sugar, 4 grams. Okay? That's all it has. Girl, tastes like 0. Okay? It's bitter, but I don't know what it is. The bitterness kills my sugar craving. Hence why I'm eating it right now. Because like I said, I'm having sugar craving. See, Mom, we still got... and it's so rich, y'all. We still got candy from Halloween. So when I say we like bags and bags and bags of Halloween candy. Oh, this is the little outfit she had on in her story for Halloween. Baby. So this barely has sugar. It has enough so you get a hint of sweetness. But the bitterness helps me curb the sugar craving. So I am mad at it. But girl, I'm on here because we about to do a little quick little night routine. I wore makeup this weekend. We might do this. We might not. I honestly don't feel like getting up. We ain't doing this. We gonna do some under eye. Let me go get my under eye mask. Alright. We gonna do our under eye mask. You guys know I did a sponsorship with them a couple of months ago. This is a 24K gold eye mask. You guys know I've been, well, if you don't know, you haven't watched my channel enough, but you guys know I've been a bit tired, on the tired side, feeling tired. So we're gonna do some under eye. We're gonna take our vitamin D. Y'all, ladies, if y'all feeling tired, depressed, body aching, get y'all some of this, okay? And go check your blood level and you see if you're deficient with vitamin D. But this is so beneficial. So we're gonna start with the under eyes, girl. Today has been a day. This weekend has been a weekend. But Shahira actually liked the softball camp that she was on in today. So originally I thought I was signing up to do softball, but it was actually just a one-day softball camp. But I was like, okay, that's not too bad, because Shahira could kind of get a taste of, she never played softball. She played baseball when she was 5 years old, but she never played softball. So Shahira kind of got a taste of how it is or whatever, and she actually enjoyed herself. So I really like that. I'm going to take a thumbnail of this right here. And I actually about to put, after I'm done with y'all, I'm actually gonna put my phone on a charger. I am going to disconnect from the world for the rest of the night. I'm gonna go ahead and take my vitamins. I don't know if I should take this, because I literally just ate that chocolate to get the sweet tooth out my mouth. So I ain't gonna take it. I'll take that before I go to sleep. Because that bitterness from the chocolate, it helps me with, like, bitch stop. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna have a cherry grapefruit lip mask on. Okay. Help plump and hydrate the lips. Bitch, I don't know if I need this. Oh well. It say you got 2 masks inside. Maybe it's in here. Let's see. Girl, these kids be listening to the music I like to listen to. Like, she here listening to work for Rihanna. Bitch, I don't know. How long am I supposed to keep this on here? Okay, so I'm finna do this last, y'all. Because it look like I need to be laying down, relaxing, while that stuff is on my lip. Okay, so we're gonna do the lip one last. The most importantly one is this one, girl. We're gonna massage our feet. That's why I kind of want to do all the face stuff first and then do my feet. But child, whatever. I haven't got a pedicure in a while, just because I haven't had time to just like pamper myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been like one thing after another, Like, what did I do last week? What did I do yesterday? Like, girl, I don't even know what I did yesterday. Honestly, I cannot remember. I really cannot remember. But I know I was up early. And I know I was, you know, I know definitely last night was date night with the hubby. So we got home at 2 o'clock this morning. Woke up early in the morning, went walking the bridge with one of the group members. Shahira had the baseball thing. Went grocery shopping. Came home, cooked. And now I'm tired. Like, I'm ready for bed. So it's just like, it's been ongoing. You know, I've been dealing with my car stuff. So I think yesterday that's what I did. I was with my car and stuff. You about to go, babe? I'm gonna call y'all right back, okay?
Yo, hang that shit up.
But yeah, y'all. So, girl, it's just been non-stop. These weekends been non-stop. But I told myself next week, Sunday, I'm taking that day for myself. I'm not doing absolutely nothing. I'm taking that day for myself. And I am relaxing all day. I might get a little pedicure that day. Wake up early in the morning. Go get a little pampering. But then I'm coming to bed and I'm laying down. That is the plan. Hopefully it happens. But yeah, child. So like I was telling y'all earlier, my favorite aunties, they was talking about depression, and I think the name of that video was it was discomfort auntie or distraught auntie or something like that. Let me see. Where is it? But pretty much they was talking about the how aunties in distress, auntie in distress. So they was talking about how depression could look differently for different people. And one of the aunties, I don't know their name yet.
Seems like it fits.
Yeah. But she was just like, I don't know if it's clinical or seasonal. So clinical being like chemical imbalance, or seasonal, like there's just circumstances in your life that are making you feel sad, that you're not able to overcome. And so we just had to go through like a period of observation where I just continued to meet with her and talk to her to see like what if it changed once my circumstances changed or if it didn't. And so I remember talking to you a lot about it, and we joked about it.
Because that was literally the first video I ever seen of them. I've been seeing them on my Instagram feed a lot lately, and it was something that they said that I really, really liked. But one of the girls, she was dealing with a depression because she wasn't getting the response that she wanted to in her professional life, because she wasn't growing in her job, and
me being stuck in the same cycle that was making me really sad because I thrive on progress. And so not having progressed in the way that I wanted to. I know from the outside looking in, people always say, Nia, you are tripping. You do everything all the time and you do it so well. And I appreciate that. But for me, it wasn't what I wanted it to be for a long time. And that made me really sad. And I just like spiraled backwards. And so she was like, I think you just need a win. And a win is going to really set you up to break out of this. It's just a seasonal thing. And so when I got the new job, it really did make a difference. Like, it didn't just turn off, but I felt myself on the other side because it's like I finally got a win. I finally got something where I'm like, this cycle is breaking. I'm not stuck. I'm not here forever. I'm not unworthy of my life changing, undeserving of what I want. And that really was like the turning point for me. Thank God.
Amen.
Be applying for jobs and she wasn't getting it. And she's one of those people that she liked to see progressions in her life. And when she wasn't getting this job, she felt like she was on an ongoing cycle. And that made her feel depressed because she felt like there was no improvement in what she was doing. She was applying for these jobs, not getting it, and stuff like that. And then she even mentioned that her pastor or someone told her that it's harder, like it's heavier on a person when you hit something and you don't get it than for a person when you hit it and you actually like make the goal type stuff. Because when you hit something and you don't hit that goal or something, that takes more work because that person have built up this adrenalism, you know, got in position. And I'm not saying what she said in verbatim, but this is how I interpret it in my head. So when you hitting, let's say a ball or hitting a baseball, you know, you got in position, you got yourself all hamped up or whatever the case may be, and when you go for it and you don't hit it, that hurts you more. that weighs heavy on you. So if you applying for these jobs, updating your resume, getting yourself ready for these interviews, going through the interviews, doing what you're supposed to do, so you go on to school, whatever the case may be, so you could improve in your professionalism life. And then you do these interviews and stuff like that, and then you don't get them. That does something to a person's spirit.
How I've done all the things. I remember I was talking to my apostle. I always talk about him.
Shout out to your
He
apostle.
says the greatest things, though. And he was like, it takes more energy to swing and miss than it does to swing and hit. And so when you really swing, like whatever it is in life, your new job or new relationship, or when you put that energy in and you're like, yes, I'm finna hit this home run, and it misses, oh, baby, that does something to you.
After miss, after miss, after miss. Oh, okay. Because you keep
Every
trying.
time energy is leaving, it takes a lot to even cue up to be like, I'm about to hit this ball. Now I got to have the faith that I'm finna hit this. I got to have the hope that I'm about to hit this. I got to have the joy. I got to have all these things. And I cue all of that up. Swing and miss. It don't turn out the way I wanted it to, the way I worked for it to, the way that it should have.
The way I calculated and planned meticulously.
It takes a lot out of you. And if you don't take care of yourself and your mental and emotional state after a swing and miss, you'll sink. And I didn't take care of myself.
So she was dealing with that type of depression. Girl, when she said that shit, I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly how I'm feeling. She'll sit there and just cry for no reason. Literally, that's how I've been doing. That's what I've been going through. And because she wasn't seeing any progression in the stuff that she was seeing. But the good thing about that when the doctor diagnosed her for depression, it was just a seasonal depression. It was a seasonal depression because it was something that she was going through at that moment in time. It wasn't a clinical depression or whatnot. But when they were just speaking about it, like, it's set on me in so many ways. Like, they even talked about how you can go a depression because of relationship. You was in this relationship that seemed like it was going to be the perfect relationship, and it doesn't work out. That could put a person through a depression too. So, they were just speaking about it or whatever the case may be, and they actually encouraged me to see a therapist. So that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to look into speaking to someone about how I've been feeling, because you guys know. And they also brought up the vitamin D situation. Like, it could be, you could be feeling depressed or whatever the case may be because you're low, your vitamin D depression, deficient or whatever the case may be. It could be, you could be going through depression because your circumstance, because your relationship, because whatever the case may be, you could be going through these things. So it's very important for you to talk to somebody to find a problem and find a solution, because if you sink into your depression, it could end with you terminating your life or whatever, because it's just that serious. People suicide, people hurt themselves because of depression. And it was something else that I thought about while I was talking to you guys about this. Oh, and how depression looks different for everybody. So like I was telling you, those young ladies, one lady, it was hard for her to get out of her bed every day. Every time she got out of her bed, she cried every day. The other lady, oh no, she wanted to be in bed all day long. The other lady was cleanliness, because she was so, all over the place in her brain. She didn't feel like she had to, and it resembled outside too, or whatever. Her house wasn't clean, her car wasn't clean.
3 sessions. And I was just talking to my therapist. We were having like a good session. Then all of a sudden she was like, I told you that I diagnosed you with depression, right? And I was like, no, you didn't, but
okay. Yeah. Sound about right.
That sounds like it needs to be, the thing, and it was.
Yeah.
And I was just going, and thankfully for me, I'm blessed enough to have a lot of people in my corner to where depression didn't have me. Like, yeah, it got me. I was in the ropes, but I still had people in my corner who were helping me along the way.
Yeah.
So yes, the depression was very real, and I still feel like I'm going through it, but I'm coming out.
That's good.
Like I'm definitely, you can tell that I'm definitely not in the same mental space as what I was whenever all that stuff was going on. But it was really hard.
Yeah.
Because mine definitely showed up with the whole sleeping thing and physically not wanting to get out of the bed, not wanting to clean. Like, you know, it's hard. People think, oh, well, you know, you might be a messy person. Like, no, my head is jumbled up and I just can't figure out how to get out of here.
The outside looks like the inside.
Yeah. And I knew something was going on. My car would be junky and stuff. And I'm like, because I can keep my car clean, my room, but you know, my car, I can kind of do it. But my car has always kind of been a representation of what was going on inside my head anyway.
Oh, that's good for you to note that and be aware of that. Because one thing that's important is depression looks different for everybody.
Yeah.
And I think before we started having these great conversations about mental health and stuff that the pandemic kind of brought on, you always think of depression as this person that's like crying all the time, or you know, like there's just this actual look that you think it has, and there's people you sit next to every day who are depressed.
I can guarantee if I told some of the people who were in my life who weren't as close to me, they'd be like, Shamarian depressed?
Absolutely not. Never. How?
What? Like,
she's laughing. She's smiling.
Laughing all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
she's having
the
fun.
life of the party.
Yeah.
Like, party don't start till I walk in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whole time in the parking lot, I had to talk to myself.
Me personally, mine's is different. Mine's because I feel like I'm not doing as much as I like, since I don't see the result of all the work that I do, it actually make me want to go harder. It actually make me want to go harder. Like, okay, well, you need to apply for 10 more jobs instead of 2. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to. I go so hard and then I crash. And then I get into my sunken place where I get all these bad thoughts of how bad am I doing. And that's not good either, but that's just how my depression fumbles. And that's why I feel like mine might be like a little depression and anxiety, because it's like I get in my head so much, the depression get in my head so much, like, well, this is not doing, you're not doing this, you know, and it makes me like anxious that I go even harder. And then I go so hard where I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I'm not eating the right way, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And then I sink into a very dark place, and then I stay there. The good thing about me is that I realize where I'm at, and then I just tell myself, you're just tired, you need a rest, you've been doing a lot of stuff, give yourself grace. So I have learned how to like calm myself out of that anxiety, depression, and then I'm back or whatever. But then I go back into that habit. So it's like a ongoing cycle with me with the anxiety, depression, or whatnot. But I'm grateful and I'm thankful to God that I am able to realize my issues and able to recognize it. And thank God I'm at a place where I see the issue. It's just time for me to go seek the solution, go seek help or whatnot, because honestly it's not getting better. It's just not. Anyways, before I come on here crying, just want to talk to you guys about that. One second. Oh, y'all, I almost started boo-hooing, but I got myself together. But yeah, so yes, honey, so I'll keep you guys posted on that, how that goes later on, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm disconnecting from everyone tonight. I'm gonna lay down and relax. I had a very busy but productive weekend. I'm actually gonna edit because there's a video coming out tonight. I have a Zoom call later on for like a coaching thing that I'm thinking about doing. So I'm disconnected, but I'm still kind of busy for tonight. But I'm gonna be in the comfort in my bed, relaxing with my mask and chilling. So if you guys have enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and turn on the notifications so you can know every time that we drop. It is your girl Yee.
I still been plotting on the low.
Scheming on the low.